Back of My Mind by H.E.R. H.E.R is back with a new album, Back of My Mind. Unlike the normal rollout of small pieces before a full project, this time we got a full album up front. Featuring songs with Ty Dolla $ign, Cordae, and Lil Baby, how do we feel about it? Here's an honest review of Back of My Mind by H.E.R.
Back of My Mind by H.E.R.
Yeah, man.
Did you know this was coming?
Oh, yeah, I knew it was coming. I just didn't know when it was going to drop. And then Thursday, she tweeted out midnight, y'all. And I was just like, oh, it's coming.
Yeah. She was Khaled. Album was done.
She was talking about it a few months ago, and how she said she was finishing it up and everything like that. It was a radio interview I was listening to. So I knew it was coming eventually. And the singles have been playing like clockwork on the radio. So,
yeah, for sure. How you feel about this album artwork?
Really, really dope, man. You know, we see her and everything now. But I really love how it's stylized and everything like that. Just, you know, really, really dope for your debut. So I like it.
Well, you don't see her all the way. You see her 50%.
Yeah, about 60.
You know what I'm saying?
About 60.
I mean, you know, we know what she looks like. We've known what she's looked like since the beginning.
Yeah.
But it's cool seeing the evolution. I like the cover. I just need to know, her or Gabby, whichever one you like to be called, can you give me some hair product tips? How the hell you get your hair that long? You know what I'm saying? Like, her hair is long and thick. Don't hit me with no scissor and we find out it's not real all this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking. We love SZA, but nah. I love the album photo. It's, you know, she's got her hair out and all crazy. She's not even wearing glasses. We saw the slight progression going from pitch black glasses to slightly damn near see-through now.
It's all coming together.
So it's just a natural progression. The flow of this project, man, it's just her in her feels, doing what Alicia Keys used to do. No diss to Alicia Keys at all. I mean, I feel like I've said it before. Her's kind of taking that role that everybody loved Alicia for, and I feel like H.E.R is holding it down in that alternative R&B vibe perfectly.
Me and my boy was talking about this the other day. He was just like, oh, so how's that album, man? I mean, it's her. And that's all you really can say. And it's just like, she's coining that term now. It's her. And it's just like, when you say that, you're just like, oh, okay, so it's fine.
Make sure you're using them correct pronouns. Yo, so highlights, man. First of all, I just want to say my favorite song. What would you think my favorite song is?
On here? I don't know. Find a Way?
Cheat Code.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely love this record. First of all, I love anytime people use video game references in songs, wrestling references in songs. If you do anything that I'm highly interested in and you use it as a reference in a song, I'm going to love that. I love the way she wrote this record. This record was written very well. Come Through with Chris Brown. That one's been out for a while.
Yes.
But it's still dope. Same with Damage. It's been out for a while, but it's still really dope. Trauma featuring Cordae. Man,
how many times you run that back?
Yo, real talk. Real talk. And it's funny, too, that you asked that question. There was a good 30, 40 minutes where I'd play nothing but this song over and over again. Like, I didn't know it was just me.
It had that classic feel to it. How Cordae just opened it up, just talking, and then it went it. Like, yo, it was just dope, man. Shout out to H.E.R on that production, though.
Yeah, shout out to H.E.R on that production. But there's so many songs I can name. I know I Can Have It All on Khaled's album, but on this version, there's no Meek Mill. It's actually really dope.
Yeah.
She straight up killed it. I felt more engaged into the song. Even don't get me wrong, this is one of my favorite songs on Khaled's album. I love Meek's verse.
Yeah.
But just listening to her talk about her grind and how people treated her kind of coming up, and just to hear her side of the story just on her own, no DJ Khaled, you know what I'm saying? It felt really good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I love the way they flipped that beat. And there's just so many songs I can name on this joint, man. Closer to You was fire. Back in My Mind with Ty Dolla $ign is fire. Process is fire. Shout out to Priscilla Renee, front of the show.
Yeah.
You know, she just has this thing where she sounds like she's processing this emotion as she's singing you the goddamn song. Like that's how you know you feeling it. She feels like she's processing through the situation in real time. So shout out to her for always managing to pull that off.
Yeah, man. Listen, when it comes to this album, man, the whole album's a highlight for me, man. And I know that's a cop out. You might just say, I'm just a big fan, but it just really hurt, man. She just really has crafted a lane to where she knows the correct vibe and how, the flow with her music and everything like that. Because, I mean, from track 1 to track 21, you can argue there's no skip because it just sounds really smooth all the way through. It's really cohesive. You can really just play and just cruise with it. What I like about what she does with her music is just, it feels so well thought out. It doesn't feel like, rushed. It feels like every part of this album was carefully constructed and produced. And it just comes off so strong. The end result is just like, wow. I mean, I just had this blasting at work. I had this little side thing I had to do, and I was literally blasting it. Like, I didn't care what nobody said. And just hearing just how it sounds, it's just great, man. From her voice, from the instruments, from everything. It's just so well put together. So I really commend her on how strong of a creative piece that this is, because we say it all the time, like, she has it, but it's just like she really, really has it. And I don't think people really understand that. Like, I saw her on the freaking Country Music Awards the other day, and I was just like,
she can play everything.
And I was just like, damn, shout out, and it's just like really, really good to see all the good looks that she's getting. So that's just my long-winded highlight.
She's only 23.
And she's only 23. She still has a lot of time to just blow us away even more. So I'm just blown away.
I don't even think she's gave us her best album yet.
There you go. She's still, and I think that's the thing too. It's just like, even with this, I still see more ways she can improve. Like, if I want to point out one highlight, it was the song with Lil Baby. I didn't think I would hear her on a cadence like that, of a particular song like that, because it's just like, I was just like, hold on, what? And then it worked, So even when she finds ways to make what I perceive as not her style, she made it her own and she killed it. So I really love how she does that as well. She can really take something and make it her own and put a really, really dope, unique spin on it.
Yeah, on my highlights, I forgot about Bloody Water. Featuring Thundercat, man. Shout out to we need more R&B artists tackling real life issues and talking about, the issue of reparations and rights, and police brutality and stuff like that. Like the old Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, is her is carrying on that throne.
Most deaf.
Lowlights. It's really hard for me to say. I feel like just saying anything, you guys are gonna take it out of context. Let's say the intro, for instance. I love it.
So We Made It?
Yeah, I love the intro. We made it. Love the guitar solo at the end. That joint sounds fire. Wasn't a huge fan of her singing that note. Was more so a fan of the guitar playing the note. You know what I mean? And aside from that, I mean, it's really hard. I'm not really a huge fan of YG on Slide, but at the same time, I don't feel like he did a horrible job. Okay. He did a YG job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He did a good YG job, I should say. Aside from that, like, it's really hard for me to pick negative things out on this project. I just think it was done so well. I'm not saying the project was perfect. I'm just saying it's just like one of those things. Like, the Air Force One ain't perfect, but you ain't about to sit here and critique the fuck out of it, right? You know what I mean? It's a solid ass shoe. It's like, yo, it's cool. Yeah. It's like the Air Force One pretty much.
Yeah, man. I'll have to be picking if I had to find lowlights on there, so I don't have any. Shout out.
Look, man, final thoughts, man. Look, she's in the zone. She's in the pocket. She's doing her own sound. Nobody else is doing what she's doing right now the way she's doing it. I watched that little thing that's at the end of the Apple Music thing where it's like a little documentary thing of her talking about the project.
Oh, yeah.
And just saying, like, yeah, man, I kept hearing this drum pattern in my head, and it's just like, I keep forgetting you play everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you play the guitar, but I forget you play like 7+ instruments. Yeah. Because it's like, I feel like she's played drums on something.
Yeah.
Like,
she did a whole set where she was playing the drums and the guitar and singing.
Yeah. So like I'm just so impressed by everything, the writing ability, the people she's choosing to write with. Shout out to TT, Tierra Thomas, shout out to Priscilla Renee, DJ Camper, her, everybody that joined in on this writing process. I think you guys made like a really dope masterpiece right here, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Ditto to all that, man. Just the whole collaboration of who she's working with. She has a really, really good tight-knit group around her that's, helping off already what, she brings to the table. So it's just a whole great collaborative effort that brought about this project. So shout out.
Final grade, man. With all that said, if you ain't figured it out yet, I'm giving it an X. Yeah, right. I'm giving it a check. All that positivity. I'm telling you, you got to check it out, man. It's her. She's been doing nothing but getting better, getting stronger.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Dope.
Check.
She's got the master material right now.
Check. I mean, just listen to the album and thank me later. It's okay.
Thank me later.
Yes.